Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So we've decided that we are going to split the channel into 3 sections. So vlog and travel, fun and pranks. So part of our fun channel is make and do, and I want to share with you guys some craft ideas and little things you can make, little things you can do, and just general arts and craft pieces that might interest some of you. Let me know in the comments. Our channel's still really tiny, so if you could share it with your friends, and if you could you know, sort of share the love with us, then we would be so much appreciated of that. And just let us know what you would like, and tell us what you don't like as well, because you know, we want to know everything. Right, so today we're going to do some craft, make and do, and today we are going to make a dress. Yeah, there we go. We're going to make a dress. It's an origami dress. Now, I've been studying origami for shy of a year now, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so cute, and you can use it for gifts, you can use it for yourself, for putting on the side. It's just adorable. How can you not like this cute little dress? It's so cute. So today we're going to make this, and my idea for it is that I'm going to make a line of them and have it as bunting. So we've got one here, same one there, and we have one somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but there we go. So there's 2 exactly the same, but they are relatively easy to make, guys. I'd say if you're first time at origami, then maybe perhaps try something a little bit easier. But just to let you guys know, I'm going to be doing easy, moderate and hard origami on this make and do, and you know, all sorts. So stay tuned for all that. So here we go. So that's the finished product. Right, so you're going to have to start off with a A4. You're going to have to start off with 6x6 square piece of origami paper. Now, you can get this from arts and craft shops across the country, so there would be no worry about trying to get hold of this. I promise, you know, once you get into origami, you will never want to get out of it, especially when you understand it, and when you know, you enjoy it as well. It'll be something you constantly do. It's certainly something I enjoy a lot. Just to let you guys know, this 6x6 you can use, but also you can use 8x8. So long as it's square, there's no problem. For this piece of origami, you definitely need a square piece of paper. You cannot do it with a rectangular piece. You can, but it's going to be very difficult, and you're going to find yourself probably in a you know, a mess. So yeah, so make sure it's a nice square piece of paper and you'll be fine. So today I'm going to use 6x6 because they're a lot more easier to work with. And just on the side note of that, I've got a few little arts and craft things I'll be using. Well, all sorts really. So I've got like pink ribbon for the bunting string. I've got little red and pinky. It looks weird on camera, but it's basically pink and red flowers. And I've got these as well. These little yellow pastel coloured flowers. These pearls. So plenty to go around. And also, guys, don't forget, you know, your PVA and your Pritt stick. Your copyright. Right, so we're gonna get going. So, right, so basically we've got our nice 6x6 piece of square origami paper. And what we're first gonna do is we are going to turn it over blank side and we are gonna fold it in half. So with the pattern facing up. Pattern facing up, and you've got the blank there. So it's just folded over. Right, and then next thing we've got to do is we've got to make 2 folds here. So here and here. So along these will be folds. And how we do this, guys, is we put, if you're following along, see this crease in the middle. What we're going to do is we're going to just fold down just like this. So same on the other side, just as so. So now we've got sort of 2 openings, but just leading to the one piece of paper. Right, and so we're going to open that up. So we've got four sort of bends, 4 folds. Well, no. 3 creases, 4 folds, sorry. So it's been a long day. Right, so pattern side up, right? So we've got that, and then we turn it over, guys, and we, you see these folds here. What we've got to do is perhaps turn it over for this. Normally I do it the other way, but that's just me. But for you guys, so basically what I'm doing is, if you can see there, so what I've done is I've just put that, which was our, let's say this is A, B, C and D, right? So I've put B and I've folded it in half to the centre fold. And then C and D are going to do exactly the same and meet the centre fold. Exactly like this. Oops. There we go. Right, so now we have sort of this ridge effect with the centerpiece and these 2 panels. Right, we're going to turn that over, guys. So turn it over to the blank side and we are going to fold it. Right, so what we do for this is I do it for the size for you. If you go 1 inch, so I'd say 1 inch from is going to be blank. I'd say 1 inch down and then fold along. So fold that along. So we've got about 1 inch, about 2 centimetres. Inch, 2 centimetres from the top. Right. So we've got that fold. Right, we have that fold there. And then what we do is, I hope you guys are following along. If not, pause the video and just rewind. So what we do is we, see that fold there, we go 1 centimetre below that fold, and we do another fold. So, see this piece of paper here, we basically fold over so the pattern side becomes in our view. So for me that's 1 centimetre on my piece of paper here. Obviously guys, you're not going to get this perfect, so just practice and you will get it right. So I've got 2 folds. If you can see in the light there's 2 folds. So that's great. We're doing really good. Next thing we have to do is we turn it over, and you see those 2 ridges that we've got there. Right. This part is, quite tricky. So what we gotta do is those 2 folds sort of overlap each other and bring a sort of ridge. So, right, so we've got a ridge there now. So all I've done is literally that centimetre fold in between those 2 ridges there. They just overlapped each other and it becomes this, which is sort of like that bit there and then this bit at the front. Right, so next thing we have to do, so we've got, this is what you should have by now. So we've done the ridges there, the folds, and we've done that at the side to make that. What we do now is we have to make a little collar, because as you can see, you've got this bit here. And how you do that is you fold it over. So I'd say make just, if you can see there, just get 2 little folds there. That would be brilliant. Not massive, okay? So just to let you guys know, it's not like there is a gap there. So you are making those 2 sort of triangles there for the little collar and make the neckline for the dress. So that's what I've done there. And next thing we have to do is pleats, because if you can see on our already made one, there are pleats. So what we do is we bring out the card. So this part is a little tricky. Even I sometimes find it a little bit difficult. So what you have to do is sort of almost push the card out. You push the card out, and what that does is that sort of makes the dress sort of flare, if you see what I'm saying, and that then becomes sort of degreed up just a little bit, tiny bit, but you can see the change. Same on the other side, guys, so do exactly the same. Yeah, it's very difficult, so if you get it wrong, honestly, it doesn't matter, just keep at it. Even I'm having trouble here, right? Yeah, I think that's fine, to be honest. Right, what we do now is there's like a little fold in here, What I do is I just bring it up as so, and then bring that up as so. So what we've done there, literally, guys, is I've brought this panel and put it out to the side and jutted it out, and this side panel out. And what I've done is those 2 little corners that were down, I've made out, and all I've done, as you can see, is just like down there and down there, still leaving that innard as well. Remember, always leaving that sort of innard part so it looks like a pleat. Right, so good news, we're nearly there. Right, next thing we've got to do is we turn it over, and it looks a bit weird from here. It's like, ooh, what the fuck? But don't worry. So what we do from here is this is quite tricky. So if I show you like this, so what we do here is, you see those collars we made at the front. Basically, all we do is we bring that fold in. So we bring that fold in. It's very tricky. So literally all I've done there is brung that, which was out like this, just ring out, and put it in. So it's an inverted fold in there. So as you can see, from the side, it's just inverted. Do the same on the opposite side, like this, and as you can see there's the V-neck line for the dress, just up here. Continuing to the back, so we've done those inverted lines. So what we do now is we bring this down. So basically there's a flap here at the top that was up, you know, so I was showing you just there. And if we do, we just bring that down there, and as you can see, it's hidden at the back. This is all hidden away, and all you're seeing is the pretty little dress at the front. And as I say, this is going to take practice. This is not easy, this piece of origami, especially if you're a first time. and don't worry, I'll be bringing some more easier pieces of origami to make to the channel. Right, so back to this. So we've got that little piece there, so that's great. So what we've got to do now is make this dress look a little more pretty. What we've got to do is we've got to go in. So see these at the top here, see these at the top, this. So this is one long panel down here and down there. So what we've got to do is we've got to bring this in and make it look pretty. Right, so what we do is, as you can see, we are literally just folding, and if you can, I'm trying to show you, if you can see where I'm going, I'm not making a full line. I'm literally, all I'm doing is making an almost cone, half cone shape down to the end of the dress, so it's still flared out, and it looks like a nice flared out dress. So make sure that's nice and tucked in, that line nice and sharply folded over. That's got to be your most secure line. Right, you do the same on the other side. I've got this part that I've just folded over on the blank. Pattern still here, so we're looking good. Front view's looking great. Same on the other side, guys. So what you do is try, if you can, try and do the same there. So, ooh, you know when she's concentrating, she goes quiet. Right, there we go. So, see, look, it's not perfect. As you can see, my folds aren't, you know, absolutely spot on. So, like I say, guys, this takes tons and tons and tons of practice. I'm sure people have been doing origami for years and years and years. So I'm not going to call myself an expert here, but I do know how to make it. So this is how I'm showing you guys. Right, so we're nearly done. So look, we got a pretty little dress there. But what we've got to do, one last thing, right? We take these out, right? And we make little sleeves for our dress. So our pretty little dress is now got sleeves. And how we done that is, all I did was that flap that was over from that crease that I did, the half cone. I'll call it the half cone. I don't think that's very professional way of saying it. Right, so then we do that, and I just bring that over and make that sort of triangle off to the right and off to the left. And if we turn over, ta-da! There we go, we've got a dress there. And that's about it. That is how you make an origami dress. Sorry, it's been a long day for me. Right, so, been making origami all day. Right, so, I've got this one, and this is what I made just now with you guys. So we've got this cute little dress here, we've got the cute little dress there, and we got my cute little dress there. So what we can do is we can start making, you know, like a little bunting. So I've got my piece of string there, and I'm gonna start getting going on that. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I hope you really find it simple to follow, as simple as it can be. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything I can change. I am so welcome to good and bad criticisms. I think by far this is my favourite piece of origami. That's why I chose it as my first make do video. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day, morning, noon or night, wherever you are, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.